Hey guys, is the Dow Jones industrial market healthy? Well, we're going to be looking at gold prices and bond prices as reference to see if the market's healthy. And if that sounds interesting, stay tuned. Now we're looking all the way back here to the year 2009, basically when the last recession happened. And so we're looking at long-term data. We're on the monthly chart. So we got to stay above this line for one, to not capitulate. But unfortunately, we're already in a bear market. As you can see, this is a death cross right here. So we've been in recession ever since October 2018. That's right, we are in a recession. Now, it's not bad. Now, let's go zoom in, and we're gonna go to the one-day chart. And you can see this is 2019 all the way up. We've got a good run up, and there's nothing wrong with this run up. It looks really nice. We've had this expanding channel right here, which is not sustainable, and we've broken out of it. So the thing is this just a bull trap, or are we going to continue to test all the way up to test the previous highs, which we have had twice here? We did a double top. We had to come down for a double top because that is definitely a downward trending signal. Now the fact that we were able to come up that far up and come up here is really nice. So let's see what gold has to say. If people are coming out of stocks, they're going to go into some safe haven. And JP Morgan has issued to its investors that 2019 is the year of gold. So we're going to check out gold and see what that chart looks like. Okay, here we are looking at gold spot prices, and we can see that since right in here, the 27th of August 2018, we hit a real low, and that price was about $1,200. Now we've come back up to about $1,325, which is not bad. We're at now $1,300 range right here, so we've done really well. Now, so the stocks have gone up, gold price has gone up. This picture doesn't look too solid to me, other than that just gold is just way undervalued and it needs some love. So people are buying into it, but are people coming out of stocks and going into gold? Maybe they're doing a little bit of both. So now we need to look at another chart. We need to look at bonds. See, we're looking at the bonds. We're looking at the monthly chart, and we're looking at the monthly chart because I wanted to show what happened in 2009. This happened. It went way, way up. Anyway, we've also had that to happen in a little one in 2010, and maybe another one in October of 2011. 2012 had one in January 2015, and then another one in June 2016. Anyway, we've had, I guess, a lot of fear in the markets, and bonds have gone up. Right now, we're relatively low, but the tide has changed. When I called that we had this dip right here is October 2018, where I said that we had the death cross on the stochastic. So I'm just looking at this right here, and it sort of coincides with what the bond market's doing, as this appears to be some sort of a turning point. And let's go back out to the daily and look at what sort of a price range I think we need to maintain if we're not going to go up if it's recessionary. If it's recessionary, these bond prices will go up, but if we're going to do good, this bond price should fall back down. And I think if it falls below 119, then the market's going to go up. So it hasn't really been going up. It's a little confusing because it's an inverse relationship to the Dow market, the Dow Jones Industrial. So if it comes down, that means the Dow Jones is going to go up, and this is the 119 mark that I'm looking at. And so if we don't come below it, then we won't go in. We're not going to go higher. But if this continues to go up, then most likely the Dow Jones, well, investors from the stock market will come into the bond market. All right, so I think this is something to keep an eye on right here. If we can come back up to test the highs up here on the Dow, because that's the only other place to go, is to test that, see if we can break out of this. Otherwise, this could be a bull trap, and this could have some dire consequences. Thus, maybe JP Morgan's call, maybe that this is the year of gold. Have to stay and watch. Stay tuned, share, like, and subscribe.